people, welcome back to the trucking journey. I'm Trucker Jim, this is Kentucky, and this is episode 94. We are coming to you from, where are we at, Kentucky?
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Home of Big Smoke. But we just finished a little 30-minute break. We're headed over to the Amazon here in Murfreesboro, and I guess Kentucky's gonna take us down the road from there. We had thought, like it was crazy yesterday when I got my pre-plan, I was like, holy snikes! You mean I'm picking up in Louisville, Kentucky and going to Jacksonville, Florida? That's like 750 miles, people. Well, of course they got changed on it. They're probably gonna make us call it in Nashville, and that is exactly what happened. But we already got another plan after this, going back to, you guessed it, Louisville, Kentucky. But Kentucky here started his truck driving career similar to mine at US Express. But now he's on the real red team. But people, we're gonna get on to Amazon, and we'll get back to this in a bit. People, we made it to Amazon, and now Kentucky is behind the wheel. You ready for 500 miles, Kentucky?
Yes, sir, I am.
He got real close yesterday. What was it, like 460 something?
470 something. It was 470 something.
But the 14-hour clock got us. But not today, people. Not today. Kevin's got us pretty well stacked now. We're leaving Murfreesboro, Tennessee, heading to Spartanburg to the Amazon there, where it will be a quick drop and hook. I think they're done now. And then headed over to Michelin for another quick drop and hook, and then we're headed to Louisville, which we will not make that today, but I think we can probably at least get to Knoxville. So stay tuned, people. All right, we are moving once again with Mr. Kentucky behind the wheel. We're gonna check out with this guard, and then we're on our way to Spartanburg, do hopefully a quick drop and hook at the Amazon there, head over to Michelin in Greenville for another quick drop and hook, and start working our way back to Louisville, Kentucky. So stay tuned, people. Exciting things to come.
About to leave, already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'll die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
But Kentucky was playing some of his music, right? This band called Blackstone Cherry that his wife's cousin is the drummer of. And you guys know that Florida Georgia Line song, Stay? One of my favorite songs by them. I thought Blackstone Cherry was doing a cover of a Florida Georgia Line song, but oh no, contraire, mon frere. It's what? They were covering Blackstone Cherry, paid them thousands of dollars so they could release that song. Pretty cool stuff. So I'm wondering, can I use a Blackstone Cherry song in a YouTube video and the copyright stuff not show up? It certainly will if it was Florida Georgia Line singing it. So why don't we give it a try? Here's the Gorge coming up, and this is Blackstone Cherry. Enjoy.
I'd sell my soul just to see your face. and I'd break my bones just to heal your pain. And in these times I need a saving grace, 'cause time is running out and I'm starting to lose my faith. But if I told you I loved you, would it make you wanna stay? I'm sorry for the way I make you feel day after day. And if I wrote you a love song and sang it to you every day, would it ever be enough to make you wanna come back home to stay? Would it make you wanna stay?
All right, we have made it to Amazon, and Kentucky is taking care of business here. Oh, here comes the yard dog.
What's up, YouTube? We just got down here at Amazon doing some paperwork, sending in my final empty macro, getting ready to hit the road again and go pick up at Michelin.
Look at old Kentucky using the Transflo app like a pro. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about as far as the Transflo app, us truck drivers, the place that we pick up from gives us bills of lading. That has like what's in the back of the trailer, all the numbers of it, the addresses, the weights, the piece count, all that type of information on it. Well, when we deliver, there's two copies. One for the place we're delivering to, called the consignee, and then one for us. And apparently the trucking companies seem to tell us, well, if those bills get misplaced and they don't get a copy of it, they don't get paid, which is a little crazy if you think about it, but that's what they tell us. So truck drivers have to provide that copy to their trucking company. In the past, the way that's been done is like mail it to them or something like that. But in truck stops, there's Transflo machines. It's sort of like a fax machine, really, to send it to the office. Or at our terminals, there's these scanning things similar to a fax machine that sends it to the billing department, I guess. Well, several years ago, you know, like Steve Jobs said, there's an app for that. And well, there's an app for that, and it's called Transflo. Now, I can't imagine why anyone would not use a Transflo app. Like this load we just delivered, Kentucky, well, he did his empty macro, he transflowed it, it's done. We don't have to think about that load ever again, and it'll be on Friday's paycheck. If you guys are wanting me to do an in-depth review of how the Transflo app works, just hit me up in the comments. We're going to be cranking out some content these next couple of weeks, and the majority of it is going to be training centered. But there is going to be a surprise video that many of you have been waiting for about a week now. My response to another YouTuber's video. I'll talk more about that in a moment.
Check right here.
It is. All right, people, here we are at Michelin in Greenville, and there's a teachable moment. We got here, Kentucky was checking in, and he came back to the truck and said that the load isn't ready. And it's not gonna be ready for hours. He's got 4 hours of clock left for today. And well, I've been in this situation before, and what we're not gonna do is like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and shut down today with all this time left, and we'll come back tomorrow and get this load and go to Louisville. No, sir. I talked to the guard and find out, well, what is ready? Nothing that was going to Louisville, but there was Moody, Alabama, and Spring Hill, Tennessee that was ready. Now, the guards, they will not give you the order number or anything like that, so what you have to do then is call dispatch, tell them what's going on. There's a Spring Hill, Tennessee, and a Moody, Alabama load. Which one you want me to take? Because I've got time on my clock. So what they did is took that other load off of us. There was a guy assigned to this, but he's on break right now. They do a little switcheroo. We're getting on the road, maximizing our time. You see that, people? This is going through Atlanta, 394. Going through the gorge is $3.93. Look at the difference in time. Now, just based solely on that information that I just shared, that going Atlanta is 20 minutes faster and like 1 mile shorter, that we're gonna go that way. Which way we going, Kentucky?
We're going through the gorge.
Daggum right. That's gonna be his second time today going through the gorge. But the main reason is I don't have to want to worry about daggum parking at 10 o'clock at night or whatever it's gonna be right outside of Atlanta. I don't like it. I'm not even gonna pretend I do. We're gonna go through the gorge, we're gonna find a Planet Fitness, and we're gonna get parked and get a workout in the morning. But it's almost time for Trucker Jim to start working on supper tonight. What you want for supper, Kentucky?
How about that dropping hook jambalaya?
Dropping hook jambalaya coming up. Dropping hook jambalaya has started cooking. I've got the sausage cut up and the chicken breast. Then they're heating up, and we're getting ready to start going through the gorge. And when we stop to fuel in Knoxville, I'm gonna cut the chicken up and throw the rice in, and then we should be eating shortly after parking at our Planet Fitness. It's gonna be delicious. Trying something new this time, sprinkling some color up in there, some bell pepper, along with some Amish butter. Now I'll just add water. And of course, I'm referring to alkaline water. All right, we are just a few miles from the Planet Fitness where we're gonna shut down for the night. And I'm getting ready to add the last ingredient to the dropping hook jambalaya. But guys, you're not gonna believe this. We stopped to fuel up Kentucky. Now he's been through the gorge twice today. And you know, we've had a couple of dropping hooks as well. Wait till you see the kind of day he had. Let's see. That is about perfect. I'm gonna add just a little water. So I had to make Kentucky a delicious meal since he did so good today. His effort was not cheesy, but our jambalaya is gonna be. We're adding an Italian cheese blend. We'll close it, let it melt, and by the time we get parked, it'll be ready. Kentucky had, guys, 44 miles.
But it's my first week.
Just kidding, guys. There was a midnight in between. 5:54 and 44.
8.
Is it 5:88?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Hang on.
He's using his fingers. Oh, he's using the iPhone.
Yeah, it's 5:98.
5:98. Man, we need to go drive around 2 miles, don't we?
I don't know. I don't want a chance of only 14 minutes left of clock.
That is maximizing the clock. Are you ready for your first batch of dropping hook jambalaya?
Damn straight I am.
Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. But this is dropping hook jambalaya, people. There's chicken, sausage, and Zatarain's rice, and there's a melody of peppers. I like a little Texas Pete garlic and sea salt and pepper on mine.
If you like this video, as much as I like this dropping hook jambalaya, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up.
Going back for seconds.
Yeah, this stuff is so good, it makes me want to go home and slap my mama.
Dang! That must be some good jambalaya. But guys, Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch. If you have not subscribed, now is the time. I'm telling you people in advance, there's going to be some amazing content coming off this channel over the next few weeks, or hell, probably the next few years. But you want to make sure you got your notifications set up, because there's a video I will be uploading tomorrow that is my response to the petty RVT video. I'll have a link to it in the description box, along with a few other links to the song that you heard in here from
Blackstone Cherry.
Blackstone Cherry. They're out of Kentucky, right?
Yes.
You heard it here first from Kentucky. Hey, but you guys remember that yard dog that came up at Amazon? First thing he said was, I knew I was going to run into you one day, and I wanted to come up and say hello. So Adrian, I'm glad you did, and Adrian is actually going to close us out. And Adrian, remember, we need some local drivers out of our Greer terminal, so come on back this way, because I need to do more T-calls, you know what I'm saying? But well, thanks again everyone for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, but until then, Adrian,
Be safe. Keep on trucking.
see you next time.